for centuries, they've stood as silent giants in the desert, monuments to a lost world. The Pyramids of Giza. We've all seen the pictures, heard the stories. Tombs for pharaohs, filled with gold and treasures. Right, that's what every textbook tells us. But what if that's only a fraction of the story? What if the true purpose of these incredible structures is something far more advanced, something that could rewrite history as we know it? Get ready, because today we're diving deep into a theory that's gaining incredible momentum, suggesting the pyramids weren't just tombs, but something much, much more. Let's start with a puzzle. The Great Pyramid of Giza is an architectural masterpiece. It consists of over 2 million stone blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons. The precision is mind-boggling. It's aligned almost perfectly with true north. How did a civilization without modern technology achieve this? Mainstream archaeology says it was built with ramps, sledges, and an immense workforce. But many experts are starting to question this. The sheer scale and precision seem to defy the tools and methods we thought they had. And here's another mystery. Despite being called tombs, no pharaoh's mummy has ever been officially found inside the Great Pyramid. The central chamber, known as the King's Chamber, contains a large, empty granite coffer. It's roughly hewn, unfinished, and far too big to have been carried through the pyramid's narrow passages. This suggests it was placed there during construction. But why go to all that trouble for an empty box? This has led researchers to look beyond the tomb theory and ask a radical question. What if the pyramid was unbuilt for the dead, but for the living? Enter the theory that shaking the foundations of Egyptology, the Great Pyramid as a massive power plant. This isn't just science fiction. It's based on the pyramid's unique materials and design. The outer casing was originally made of white Tora limestone, an excellent insulator. The inner passages and chambers, however, are lined with granite. Granite is slightly radioactive and is known to ionize the air inside a contained space. More importantly, it's rich in quartz crystals. What happens when you put quartz under pressure? It generates a small electric charge. This is known as the piezoelectric effect. The Great Pyramid, with its immense weight, puts its internal granite and quartz crystals under unimaginable pressure. Could this have been intentional? Proponents of this theory believe the pyramid was designed to harness the Earth's natural energies. Think of it like a giant tuning fork, vibrating in harmony with the planet's subtle frequencies. The pyramid sits on the Giza Plateau, a massive limestone aquifer. Water flowing through underground cavities can create an electrical current, known as physioelectricity. It's proposed that the pyramid was built to tap into this current. The structure's shape and composition would then amplify this energy. The shafts inside the pyramid, once thought to be for the pharaoh's soul to ascend to the stars, might have had a more practical purpose. They could have been waveguides. Recent studies have shown that the Great Pyramid can focus electromagnetic energy. A team of scientists created a digital model and found that the pyramid concentrates electromagnetic waves into its internal chambers, especially the one beneath its base. It acts like a giant resonator, collecting and amplifying energy from its surroundings. This isn't speculation. This is based on modern physics. The ancient Egyptians may have understood principles of energy that we are only just beginning to rediscover. So, if the pyramid was a power plant, what was the power for? The theory suggests this energy was wireless. The ancient Egyptians might have had a form of wireless technology, the famous Dendera light. A carving in the Temple of Hathor depicts what looks eerily like a giant light bulb, complete with a filament and a cable. Mainstream Egyptologists dismiss this, but to others, it's a clear depiction of advanced technology. This wireless energy could have been used for lighting, for tools, or even for more advanced purposes we can't yet imagine. The so-called Queen's Chamber is another key piece of this puzzle. Traces of zinc and hydrochloric acid have been found there. When you combine these two substances, you get a chemical reaction that produces hydrogen gas. Hydrogen is a highly efficient energy source. It's been suggested that two different chemical solutions were piped down the northern and southern shafts into the Queen's chamber, creating a powerful reaction. The resulting energy would then be channeled up to the King's Chamber. The King's Chamber itself, with its granite structure, would act as a resonator. The vibrations and energy from below would be amplified, turning the entire pyramid into a massive power source. The sarcophagus might not have been a coffin at all, but a central transducer or collector for this immense energy. 2. This theory connects many of the dots that the traditional tomb theory leaves blank. It explains the precise location, the choice of materials, the strange internal features, and the lack of a body. It paints a picture of the ancient Egyptians, not as just brilliant builders, but as masters of physics and energy, operating on a level we've long forgotten. But, of course, this is still a theory, and it faces a lot of skepticism from the mainstream historical community. But the evidence is compelling, and it continues to grow. The more we study the pyramids with modern technology, the more we realize how little we truly know. These structures are not just piles of stone. They are complex machines, holding secrets that we are just beginning to unlock. What do you think? Were the pyramids simply elaborate tombs for powerful kings, or were they sophisticated power plants, evidence of a lost high-tech civilization? The debate is far from over. But one thing is certain, the pyramids of Giza will continue to fascinate and mystify us for generations to come. They stand as a testament to human ingenuity, challenging us to look past our assumptions and imagine the incredible possibilities of our ancient past. Thanks for joining me on this journey into one of history's greatest mysteries. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that challenges the way you see the world. Until next time, keep asking questions.